my channel. Hi, if you're not new, if you've seen my other videos, welcome back. So you may or not be able to tell, I am fresh out the shower, and the reason I'm filming this video is because in my last video I talked about how I had a blowout when I stretched my ears to a 0 gauge again. I've had them at a 0 gauge before, then I went back down to a 1, and then I tried stretching them again and blew my ears out. I had a micro tear, and it's been, I think, 2 or 3 weeks since then. And when I took my 0 gauge tunnels out and cleaned my ears to let them heal up from the micro tear, I went down 2 sizes, were able to properly heal. So I have been wearing a 2 gauge, and I feel like my ears are properly healed enough to go back to a 1 gauge. I'm not attempting a 0 gauge anytime soon, but I do think I can go to a 1 gauge. I'm going to try. If there's any resistance, obviously I'm not going to do it, but yeah. And the reason I chose to do this straight out of the shower is because your ears tend to be more, like, I don't want to say they're more loose, but they're more elastic, I guess, after a shower. I don't know, I guess maybe the steam and stuff kind of opens them up. I'm not like for sure. That's just what I've heard in my experience, so that's why I'm doing it right now. My hands are clean. That's the first important step. Make sure your hands are clean. I have my 0 gauge tunnel, and I'm going to wipe it with a napkin that has been soaked in alcohol. That way the tunnel or the taper is cleaned. Jojoba oil here, I put it all over the taper in my ear, and I'm just gonna, as you can see, literally went right through, no issues. And I'm just gonna push it through. I kind of used it as like a guide. These are just regular ones. They are closed right here, so I can't actually use this perfectly to guide in the tunnel, but they do make some tapers where you can put the tunnel in the taper so you can like smoothly push it through, like when you get your ears pierced or whatever, like they do at piercing shops. And I would highly recommend those. Make it way easier, but obviously I didn't have to do it for that one. Now this ear I had more of an issue with when I had the blowout, so this one may actually not take, and if it doesn't, then obviously I'm gonna take this one out and just wait a little bit longer before trying to stretch, but we will see. So okay, that went through. We're good. It definitely didn't go in as easy as like my left side did, but it still went in. There was like no issue. There we go. This is our back end, and yes, that's really the most important thing when you are stretching your ears again after having a blowout or micro tears, is to just make sure your ears are ready to be stretched. And I personally would not recommend going back to your exact size. I would recommend going down 1 or 2 sizes during the healing, and then when you are ready to stretch again, only going up 1 size at a time, or actually technically half size, because 1 is a middle size. Like, a lot of people don't know you can stretch to a 1 instead of going straight from a 2 to a 0. But yeah, so just make sure they're healed. And that's really the biggest thing with stretching your ears in general, is make sure your ears are healed and ready to stretch. But yeah, so I just thought I'd pop on here, do a like quick little video, and yeah, so I will see y'all later. Bye.